Hey guys, Renee here. Hope you all are doing well today. So today I wanted to talk about sublimation of coffee mugs. We got a large order of mugs in, 50 mugs we had to do for school. And I wanted to talk about some methods that I personally have never seen on videos on YouTube, so it may be a little bit different, but this is what works for me, and you can give it a try and see if it works for you. So I don't know if you all can relate, but I had so many problems with sublimating mugs and it not coming out correctly that I almost gave up on offering coffee mugs because the failure rate was so high. And then I discovered this method, which I'm going to tell you about today. And basically, what it is starting your sublimation while the press is cold rather than preheating. But anyway, let me bring you over here and show you some of the things that I was having issues with. So you all probably have experienced the little black squiggly lines and little artifacts that show up on your sublimation. And that's one problem that, I had quite a bit. And so a couple of things that I discovered was, number one, this is my heat tape. And this is really like unbelievable, but the tape holder was dusty and dirty. So when I pull a piece of tape, like this and cut it, I would get little lines of dust, little specks of dust on the tape. And so then when I tape up my mug, it would transfer to the mug and mess it up. So that's one easy fix. So basically, I just took the tape roll off of here and took this in the bathroom and washed it all off. I made sure there was no dust like down in here. And I don't know if you can see, but right here where you cut the tape, there was like dust in here. So I got like a little foam cleaner and cleaned this out. It looks like a Q-tip, but it's not a Q-tip. You use it to clean printers, but I cleaned this out and got all the dust out. So that helped eliminate one problem. The next problem that I was having was, so this mug, you've got this line down here, like this little artifact. And the rest of it was fine, but I'm like, where did that line come from? And what I discovered was, so see on the back of here, there's a little bit of ink on here. And this is on the back of the transfer. And so what I discovered was, I don't even know how ink got back here, I guess from my printer. But what I discovered was if I tape this on the mug like that, this ink that's on the back of the paper will cause a line on the mug. So that's the other tip. Make sure you check the back of your sublimation paper and there's no marks or like straight ink spots on the back. Okay, so those were the two main things that I did for that. Then the next thing I do, just to prep my mug, so this is just a blank mug. So what I do is I clean my mugs with alcohol. So I just spray it on both sides. And this is a lint-free cloth that I use to wipe it with. And I'll put a link to this below. I got just like a 50 pack of white microfiber cloths from Amazon that are lint free. So I just clean the mug, wipe it off inside and out like that. And then I would take my image on here. Now, I'll demonstrate this, but I'm not going to press this one because of the little mark. I could cut that off too. So the other thing I do, which is kind of contrary to what you see a lot on YouTube, I use the least amount of tape possible. So see how small that is? So I don't like load it up with tape. I get just a very small strip of tape, just enough to hold it down. And the reason I do that is because of the squigglies. So I'm trying to avoid the squiggly marks. So that's all I'm going to put on there. You know, what I've discovered is you don't have to load up your image with tape. Then this is just parchment paper, so I cover it up with parchment paper. And tape that down. Okay. Now I have a mug here already taped that I'm going to put in the mug press. So this is our tumbler press. I do tumblers the same way. I start them from cold, and this is our mug press. So as you can see, the mug press is off. It's not turned on. So I'm going to put the coffee mug inside and turn it on. Now what I'm going to do is this mug press runs a little hot, so it's set to 370, and when it hits 370 I'm going to take the mug out. So it's going to take a few minutes to heat up to that point, and we'll bring you back when it's done. Okay guys, so we're back again, and I'm going to unwrap this mug and show you what it looks like. So once again, I put it in the cold mug press, and I left it in there until the temperature reached 370. So we're going to unwrap this. And this has cooled down, obviously. This isn't still hot. And so see how you get a really good image. No squigglies, no lines, no anything. So that's kind of my group of tips. Now the only thing is it can take a little longer because I do let the press cool down after each mug so that I can start the next one from cold. So that means it'll take a little while to do them all, but my failure rate is so low with this compared to other methods I've tried that it's kind of worth it to take the extra time to do. So I hope you will try these tips, see what you think about it. Leave a comment below, let us know how it worked out for you. Also, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.